Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Khan and I usually talk about citizenship by investment programs, residency by investment programs and second home visas. Today I am going to discuss about Malaysia my second home program because I'm making this video after a long time and long turbulence in the Malaysia my second home program. Finally guys, I have the details to share with you about Malaysia mainland second home program. I will guide you in this video for step-by-step process of the program, the requirements and the benefits of this long-term visa, and I will make another video about Sabah my second home program and Sarawak my second home program because they have much lower requirements than the mainland Malaysia my second home program. So let's get started. Now finally guys, you can straight go and apply for MM2H as we are speaking in this video. So what are the requirements? First of all, there are three categories, the platinum, gold and silver. So for the purpose of this video, I will talk about the silver. I will tell you the process of the silver category. Other categories like platinum has higher requirements, investment requirement, and gold has little bit lower requirements, but the silver is suitable for most people. All these visas have two main requirements for investment. One is fixed deposit in a bank account in Malaysia. The second is to buy a property. Before, people were confused like how you can buy a property and do a fixed deposit at the same time before getting the visa. But now there is no confusion about that because first you have to get the visa and then you will come to Malaysia, you will open an account, fixed deposit, and then after you get the visa sticker on your passport, then you will need to buy the real estate. So step by step I'm going to tell you the process. For the platinum category, you need to invest $1 million in the fixed deposit. You have to put that money in the bank. And for the gold category, you need to deposit $500,000, $500,000. And for the silver category, you need to deposit 150,000 US dollars. For the platinum category, you will get a 20 years visa, which is renewable again. For gold category, you will get a 10 years visa. And for the silver, the lowest category, you will get a 5 years visa, which is again renewable after 5 years. Before they introduced a permanent residency for the platinum, but after some changes they removed that and now you can only get a long-term visa. So these are the three visa categories. You can include your dependents like your spouse, your children, your parents, your grandparents, and these people you can include in the visa category and they will also get the visa. But for the purpose of this video, we will talk about the silver category, okay? And second thing guys, you don't need to prove income requirement is completely removed from the new requirements, and you don't need to prove assets basically, right? Like you don't need to show your real worth, like how much you have. Before, these were the requirements in the 2021 updates. Okay, other than these three categories, there is also another category which is special economic zone or financial zone, where there is no requirement for fixed deposit, but you have to buy a property there by the developers. There is no requirement threshold for how much you need to buy the property. But for the categories, the silver, gold and platinum, there is a certain amount you have to buy property, like 600,000 Malaysian ringgits for the silver category, 1 million for the gold and 2 million for the platinum, right? Let's talk about the whole thing step by step. What you will need to do to apply for this visa, because still it seems very complicated process when you look at the information online, when you read about different websites. So I will summarize the whole process and tell you in a very simple way. First of all, you have to find an agent, an official agent, because right now there are agents available to process the applications, because the agents have to re-register for the program and many have already got the new licenses and now they are processing the applications. So you have to find an agent and then you will give them some of the initial documents like your CV, resume, and your bank statement and your financial standing, right? You have to give them initial information like your passport copy, police record, and some basic documents you will give them, and you will also pay some of their service fee. Talking about the service fee, now the agent will charge you like 5,000 to 10,000 US dollars for processing your complete application. So the price has gone up now for the agents as well, because they also have to meet a lot of requirements set by the government, right? When you give them some fees like 20% or 30% of their service fee, and then you will provide them the basic documents, and they will actually check the documents and process the application. They will submit these documents to the government and also fill out the application forms, right? The official application forms, and within 30 to 40 days you will get an initial conditional approval. What is that conditional approval? That conditional approval is that Malaysian government is allowing you to come to Malaysia and do the fixed deposit. First of all, you have to come to Malaysia with the conditional approval, and you will open an account in Malaysia, in Kuala Lumpur or Johor Bahru, like mainland Malaysia. We are not talking about Sabah and Sarawak, right? That we will talk later on in another video. So you will open an account with the conditional approval. The banks knows that you can open a fixed deposit account with that conditional approval. So you will open an account and then you will deposit the required amount. The required amount for silver category is 150,000 US dollars. So it is around 650,000 Malaysian ringgits. You will deposit that amount in the bank, and then you will go through medical checkup. You have to prove that you don't have any communicable diseases, right? So you will do the medical checkup, and then you will deposit the money in the bank, and you will get a certificate from the bank for the deposit, the fixed deposit. You can also get interest on that, and then you will provide these documents with all other documents. Your agent will combine everything. The agent will be with you all the time. He will help you with everything, right? She will help you with opening the bank account and processing all the things in the medical checkup, and most of them provide you a price which includes the medical checkup and pick and drop from the airport and everything from start to end, right, with the application and the documentation. So once you do that, you will now apply in Malaysia for the visa, the actual visa, right? So what will happen? The Malaysian immigration will process your application and they will put a sticker on your passport. So here is very important thing. If your passport has less validity, like your passport is 2 years, the remaining time is 2 years in your passport, then you will get only 2 years visa. So to avoid this complication, you should get a new passport and give them a new passport. So you will get the whole 5 years visa on your passport, and actually your passport should be valid for at least 2 years to apply for Malaysia, my second home. So better to get a long duration in your passport, and then you will get a long duration visa. So once you get the visa, then you will apply for the card and everything. After that, you can find a property and purchase a property equal to 600,000 Malaysian ringgits, which is like 130,000 US dollars. So you have to purchase. That is the second requirement for this visa. But you don't need to buy the real estate before getting the visa. After you got the visa, you can buy the property within 1 year or within 6 months. The agent will tell you the exact time because they are changing, the regulations. You can withdraw 50% of your amount after 1 year. After you spend 1 year in Malaysia, you can withdraw 50% of the amount for the property purchase or for helping you with the education and medical expenses in Malaysia for you and your family. And there is a requirement, you have to spend 60 days in Malaysia to maintain the visa. Per year you have to spend 60 days in Malaysia, and this duration can be spent together by your family, your dependents, right? And the minimum age to apply for this program is 35 25 years for the main applicant, and also you can include your children up to 35 years, which is now increased. Before it was 21 years, now you can include them until 25 years if they are unmarried. If they are married, then you cannot include them, right? And you can also include your parents. And you cannot work in Malaysia. If you want to work, then you have to apply for a work permit, and so you can live there as a retiree or as a passive income person in Malaysia. So that's the whole thing, guys, step by step. First, again, I will summarize. You have to supply your documents and the agent fees, and then with the conditional approval you will come and open an account, and then you deposit the money or transfer from your country, and after that you will get the visa, and then you will go and purchase a property. So that will complete the whole process for Malaysia My Second Home program. If you have any questions, please put down that in the comments, and maybe I will make another video to clear your confusion about this program, and also other videos to discuss Sarawak and Sabah My Second Home programs, because they have lower requirements than the mainland program. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I will see you with another video very soon.